Hi family, I'm Jordan Thorpe and this is Jordan's Journey YouTube channel, your #1 resource to help you grow in faith. If you're new, welcome. If you're already subscribed to the family, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today, family, I wanted to talk to you in regards to you are almost there. You are almost there. And I'm sensing that a lot of you are getting weary. You're getting weary and doing good. You're in this waiting process and you're like, God, is it going to happen? You're tired of waiting. You're tired of holding on. You have your faith. You're doing all that you can do. And it's almost like you're ready to give up, like you're ready to abort ship. Okay? But God said, you are almost there, okay? And he gave me Numbers 13, verse 27, okay? And just to give you a little bit of background, this is when the Israelites and Moses are at their promised land. They're at the promised land. They haven't entered the promised land. They left Egypt. They left the bondage, they left slavery, and so now they're at the promised land and they haven't entered the promised land. So Moses says, okay, we're here. Let's kind of scout the land a little bit. Let me send some spies out to see what's going on in the land, okay? So at Numbers 13, verse 27, it says, this is what they reported to Moses. So now the spies come back after 40 days and report what they saw in the promised land. They said, we went to the land where you sent us. It really is a land flowing with milk and honey. Here are some of the fruit. But the people who live there are strong, and the cities have walls and are very large. We even saw the descendants of the Anak there. The Amalekites live in the Negev, and the Hittites, the Jebusites, and the Amorites live in the mountain region. And the Canaanites live along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea and all along the Jordan River. Caleb told the people to be quiet and to listen to Moses. Caleb said, let's go now and take possession of the land. We should be more than able to conquer it. But the men who had gone with him said, we can't attack those people. They're too strong for us. So they began to spread lies among the Israelites about the land they had explored. Okay, so I want to talk to you all about there are people in your life that are there to intentionally stop you from entering into the land that God has for you, which could be a good sign because it does let you know that you are entering, you're about to enter into this land of milk and honey. You are about to enter in some of the best years of your life. But there is someone that is there, that is in your life to stop you from entering, that is planting the seed of fear, that is planting the seed of doubt. And God is saying you are almost there, okay? Because when Caleb was ready, he said, let's go now and take possession of the land. The people around him, the men around him who he was with, had the spirit of fear, saying, we can't attack those people. They're too strong for us. And they started to spread lies among the Israelites about what was on the other side of this promised land. And so this person that is around you is spreading lies about who you are and what you're doing to try to stop you, to try to bring doubt and fear, always bringing up your past and what you used to do and the things that you used to indulge in. And God is saying that is a sign that you were almost there. This person was sent by the enemy to try to stop you from becoming who God has called you to be, okay? So God said that vengeance is mine, says the Lord, okay? But they came with the spirit of fear, So God is saying, watch who you're talking to. Watch who you're talking to, because they're collecting information and trying to use it against you to stop you from becoming who God has called you to be. Okay. And so let's go down to verse 26. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, how long must I put up with the wicked community? Okay, so once God hears about them spreading the lies, he's like, how long do I have to deal with your people, Moses, with these people? So there were consequences that God had put in place for the people who were going around spreading lies about what was on the other side of the promised land. And here's another thing that God just brought to my attention. Yes, you are at the promised land, but don't be afraid to conquer the land. Don't be afraid to put up a fight, because God never said that it would be easy. He said that his spirit will be with you. Okay? And I talked more about God's spirit is with you in my video entitled God is Working on Your Behalf. Okay? And I talk about the spirit of God is with you. He never said that it was going to be easy. Yes, he gave you the land, but you still have to work the land. You still have to till the land. Okay? There are still things that you have to conquer. And let me tell you something. When you are doing purpose, when you are doing kingdom assignment, you have to fight. You have to fight to become who God has called you to become, or else we would all be here already, right? It's a daily fight. It's a daily battle. So don't be afraid to conquer the land. But God's saying, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. There are spies and people around you that may be planting seeds of doubt and fear, but God said, I'm with you. I'm with you. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. Conquer the land. And then there were consequences for the people who were spreading lies. Okay? Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, how long must I put up with the wicked community that keeps complaining about me? I've heard the complaints the Israelites are making about me. So tell them, as I live, declares the Lord, I solemnly swear I will do everything to you that you said I would do. Your bodies will drop dead in the desert. All of you were at least 20 years old who were registered and listed who complained about me will die. So they didn't even get a chance to enter the promised land because of their complaints, because of their unfaithfulness, because of them doubting God. Okay, so it's important that you keep the faith. God will complete and finish the work that he started in you, because don't allow your environment, don't allow the enemy and the people around you to stop you from entering. God said, keep going. You are almost there. You're almost there. And a lot of times, God, we forget how far God had already brought us, right? It says, when something happens, it's like we forget about the things, the signs and miracles and wonders that got us to the place we are even at right now. Right? Some of us just need to look back and see how far God has brought us. And God's saying, stop with the amnesia. Stop with the amnesia. He specifically used the word amnesia, and amnesia means to forget. Like, stop with the forgetfulness, okay? Like, he doesn't have a track record of bringing you through time and time again. God said you never were without the things that you needed.